Like,
do you know me?
No, I don't know you, and I don't want to know you.
I don't know my face, ho.
Know you.
She doing too much, dude.
You don't want to know you.
Me no care, bitch.
So everybody, this is Jasmine.
That's Rashida's dress?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Josh.
Hey, Jasmine, how you doing?
Me and Tiara cool, I ain't gonna lie. I invited her, but I ain't know Tiara was gonna bring Jasmine. Why Jasmine gotta use my party to pop up? Damn, I'm feeling like this is deja vu.
You don't know me?
Do I? Bro, I'm out of here.
I already knew you was gonna do that.
Yo,
Who else coming in here next? Is KD finna walk in this mother, man?
Everybody see us standoffish.
Nobody wants to talk about it.
I'm feeling the vibe. I'm not gonna play that, so I'm not gonna stand here and act like it's okay. I don't think it's okay.
I came here to talk to Rashida woman to woman so that my son's father can finally step up and be a part of his life. But she's nowhere to be found. And as usual, her friends want to attack me.
I don't think either one of us knew that Kirk was gonna be here. Kirk and Jack are friends, so obviously you know Kirk is gonna be here. And what if Rashida is here?
Obviously, we didn't, though.
You just need to stop popping up. Like,
do you know me?
No, I don't know you, and I don't want to know you.
I don't know my face, ho.
Know you.
She doing too much, dude.
You don't want to know you.
Me no care, bitch.
Oh, you that car, bitch.
Hey, time out, listen. I done came about this salon up in the car counter with these white folks, and y'all ain't about to do this. They out here ready for this. I ain't want none of y'all to go to jail tonight, all right?
I don't have nothing to say to Jasmine. I've been sending my child support checks, so I don't know why she felt the need to pop up here, and I'm not sticking around to find out. I just got back in the house. I'm not trying to do anything to mess that up.
Tia, bringing Jasmine into the fold right now, everybody feels some type of way.
But why would you have a problem with me, but you don't have a problem with him?
I'm just ready to go.
Kirk was like Houdini. He ain't just fucking raw. He up here ducking raw too. Got the fuck about it. Ain't nobody see him. But I don't blame Kirk though. He felt the heat. I felt the heat. Nobody wanted none of that spice that was going on.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to mess up your grand opening. I apologize. Thank you for the invite.
I just wanted to be cool, I promise you.
All right, bye y'all. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Yeah, y'all.
Bye, bitch.
Nobody gives a
The violent clash between Spice, a flashy Jamaican dancehall musician, and Jasmine Washington, a woman with ties to rappers, was unavoidable. For a minute, the crowd was stunned, and incredulous. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was about to enter a new, significant chapter in its history. Her exaggerated personality and unapologetic attitude made the ATL scenario exciting and tense. She had been dealing with a lot of problems in her personal life, the disagreement with her co-stars, and her career, but nothing could have prepared her for the emotional storm. What was going to happen was that Jasmine was seated with Spice when things rapidly spiraled out of control. Jasmine had previously generated friction for some of the other women in the group because of her past connections with Scrappy and the way she behaved herself in the group. There was a secret component, though. Weeks of tension, and it all began with a dispute following something Jasmine said that seemed to pique interest. A tense atmosphere pervaded the room. Not wanting to hold back, Spice responded forcefully while the other women sat in awkward silence, anticipating things to get worse. She emphasized each phrase of her rejoinder with such power that it left little opportunity for negotiation or compromise. Unflinching, Jasmine gave a thoughtful response. When their argument moved from verbal exchanges to more targeted arguments, it was evident that both women had had enough of the back and forth. The long simmering annoyances and pride over melancholy reached a climax when Spice, clearly offended by Jasmine's tone, reached out and slapped Jasmine across the face. As the roar reverberated around the room, everyone was stunned and disbelieving. They had the impression that time had stopped and that they had not yet come to terms with what had happened. Jasmine appeared stunned and awestruck for a few seconds as she stood still and gripped her cheek. She was as shocked by what she had done as she was by the harshness and speed of her breath. It was evident that the slap was more than just a straightforward physical altercation. It was a vent for pent-up anger and frustration, a manifestation of the volatile emotions that had been building for months. No one knew how to react since they were caught between wanting to mediate and recognizing that this was a fight, and the room was silent for a long time. That moment could not be undone. First, while still digesting the prior moment, Jasmine spoke. "You don't have to do that." Her voice was quiet but painful as she said it. Spice, who was also upset, started to speak, but the two women hesitated. As the cameras recorded every second, an intense moment of emotion was transformed into the kind of reality TV spectacle that would go viral in a matter of hours. Her words lacked the usual confidence, but I just couldn't take it any longer. As she muttered, her voice grew softer, as if she realized how terrible what had just happened was. After the program aired, cast members and viewers had a range of reactions on social media. Spice claimed to have acted out of anger, and Jasmine was understandably angry, claiming that she should never have been treated that way. The slap wasn't anything short of spectacular. Many helped Spice realize that her annoyances stemmed from long-standing problems. Others questioned if the violence should be allowed for Spice and Jasmine's entertainment and expressed disapproval of it. They will always remember this occasion in their own romantic and the hip-hop of Atlanta. Furthermore, it would be a depressing reminder that in the world of reality TV, human emotions frequently surpass the scope of the cameras, and occasionally things get out of hand before anybody can step in. The scene left fans stunned and paved the way for yet another terrible chapter in the show. No one in Atlanta's hip-hop and love scene could have expected the dramatic clash between Jasmine Washington, a woman with a difficult past in the ATL scene and connections to rapper Scrappy, and Spice, a vengeful Jamaican dancehall musician. There was an aura of tension as Spice, known for her fiery her profession, personal life, and of course the drama with her co-stars have been juggling a lot of activities, but nothing could have prepared her for the emotional turmoil that was about to happen. Spice was sitting next to Jasmine, who had previously caused friction for a few of the women in the group. The situation suddenly became more serious. The argument began with a comment from Jasmine that seemed to strike a chord with Spice, but there was a deeper discontent that had been building for weeks. Jasmine's behavior in the group and her previous interactions with Scrappy have caused Spice to both admire and despise of her. A tense atmosphere pervaded the room. Sensing that things would only get worse, the other women sat in awkward silence. Spice never held back when it came to launching a vicious retaliation. The ferocity of her words made compromise and negotiation impossible. Jasmine doesn't want to go back. The intensity of the back and forth rapidly escalated as Down reciprocated. It was obvious that the two women's disagreement had gotten out of hand and that they were now warring over pride instead of words, putting aside their long-standing grievances and disappointments. For much too long, boiling beneath the surface,